Pum pum pum.
G
G Live.
Live!
Hello everyone. Welcome back to G Live Game Night. It's a rainy Monday, everyone. We are your hosts, Will and Dwayne, and it's a
What
Monday,
up?
so we're gonna talk about G Live gaming news. Uh, and something really big happened this weekend, which is Gencon.
Gencon.
Gencon. If you're not yet familiar, it's the biggest uh, gaming convention, I think, in the world.
Is it still? I guess so.
I I think that's what they claim, and wala pa naman nag-claim otherwise. But it's the biggest gaming convention in the world, board gaming convention. So
Yeah.
I mean, tabletop gaming convention, because there are other esports convention, and I think esports is way bigger now.
Getting there.
Now, but we're getting there. Uh, but before we dive into our main topic of the night, let's just hang out, chill, have fun, chat. If you are watching us in the stream right now, say hi, hello, and share the stream to your friends, to your family, and to people that you would bring to Gen Con if
Mm.
you're given the chance. Ako, I'll
Tag
definitely
me.
bring Willow.
Tag me, guys. I'll tag you also. I'll also bring you.
Yes, we are live currently in Facebook. So if you're watching in Facebook, hi. You can just click the link here and then click share. Yeah, so that people can also see this wonderful stream. We are also live in YouTube right now. So if you're in YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button so that you can get awesome content from us, Will and Dwayne. And yeah, so we're still waiting for people to come in. So, kwentuhan muna tayo. How are you, Willow? How's your weekend? What did you do? And what is our question of the stream?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm alright. But let's ask the people the question of the stream. Our question of the stream is, since it's rainy, it's been rainy the last week, I think, and I think it's still gonna be rainy.
It has been
Answer
rainy.
the question of the stream. Our question is, what's your favorite rainy season game? Yung mga cuddle weather, pero
Huddle weather, yeah.
cuddle weather games.
Yung parang
Yan.
chill lang, you're gonna play it. Because I remember when we were kids, when we were growing up, we would play outside. Diba? And then come the rainy season, parang you can go outside, you cannot play Patintero or
Well,
Pico or Habulan or Tiguan outside. So you just stay at home, and then that's the perfect time to play board games, don't you
yeah.
think?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
actually playing yung mga board games ko dati na, yung mga Clue, pag umuulan sa labas with my friends. Parang, alam mo, excited ka mag-overnight sa friends mo, pero umuulan. So,
oh yeah.
board games na lang. So, yeah. So, yeah, let us know in the chat. Also say hello. So, what's your favorite rainy season game? Doesn't have to be anything. It's actually anything naman.
Anything naman.
How about you, Dwayne? What's your favorite rainy season game? Para let's see.
Sige. I think a great rainy season game would be tumingin. Ano do I have
Ako
here?
din ako sa games ko.
Sleeping Gods.
Ah,
Kasi
sure.
rainy, malamig, you just want to curl up in your bed. So parang you can also play Sleeping Gods, which is it's an adventure game with your friends, and then it's like a story. So and then there's sleeping involved. We don't know yet where the Sleeping Gods lie, pero I think it's a perfect rainy day game kasi since you're all stuck indoors, and then you can just play for a long time. And I think Sleeping Gods shine if you play straight, full, like a long campaign at a time.
True.
How about you,
Yeah.
Will?
Yeah, for me actually I like in having an intense game of unlock or like any escape room games pag rainy season kasi wala naman lalabas eh. So where everyone's gonna keep playing escape rooms until we get out. It's fun using your brain while playing. Para gumana lang yung cogs inside there. Nakakatamad din kasi talaga pag rainy season. It's cold. You hear para may ASMR kang may white noise in the background. So
Oh yeah.
replace that with a ticking clock. Tapos sigawan with friends. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, let us know in the chat. We'll check your comment in a while. Also say hello to your friends in chat and to us. Like Abigail here who said hello, welcome to the stream. Sabi niya, I think we asked na who are you bringing to Gencon. Sabi niya, I'll bring everyone. The more the merrier. Wow.
Yay!
Free tickets for everyone. Thank you, Abigail.
Gencon with meeples and mochi.
And answering the GL question of the stream, sabi niya, I love to play Planted, Aquamarine, Three Sisters, and I think every board game on our shelf. Habang stuck na sa loob. Just play everything.
Play everything.
But yeah, Planted. I saw you got it from Target from your friend. No? I really wanted that. Parang different kind of drafting siya. So, cool. Medyo may theme din. Planted, Aquamarine, Three Sisters. Parang may plants, water involved. That's cool.
Very, very chill.
Yeah. Natural stuff. David is here. Welcome to the stream, David. Good evening to you also. And also Michael. Happy Monday to you guys. Welcome to the stream.
Good evening,
Please do
David.
answer the question of the stream, which is, what's your favorite rainy season game? Ano yung lalaro niyo pag stuck lang kayo sa bahay with your friends or your family? Or nag-invite kayo tapos biglang bumagyo, maglalaro kayo for like the next 6-8 hours. What's a game that you guys want to play with your friends? Yeah, let us know. Tonight we're gonna be checking out some highlights from Gencon and some highlights of things that arrived. I think nag-stream si Chief Meeple kanina, right?
Yes, Chief Meeple streamed a while ago, and while he is streaming, I was like, must put all the games in the site. But they're all up in the site right now, so please feel free to peruse, check it out. A lot of actually, we're gonna go through the games in a little bit so that baka yung iba hindi nyo masyadong napansin, or the others are not very familiar. We're gonna give a little bit of context so that you can get to appreciate it more. But so today we're gonna talk about Gencon. And we always do this. Parang we check out vlogs or YouTube clips from the people who are able to go there. Kasi I mean, supposedly pupunta kami ni Willow kasi lang na busy umulan
medyo umulan kasi nung papunta on the way ako sa airport, tapos hindi na natuloy. But I really wish we could go there, no? One of these days, so we can vlog it, especially for you guys, for the game night community.
And we're gonna, instead of us finding like YouTube clips, it will be us who will be making those YouTube clips. Yep.
Sige, but we're gonna check that a bit of that later, videos ng people from who went to Gencon, showing all the place and stuff. But on Wednesday, I think we're gonna do a player pass.
Yes, we are.
A player pass of Gencon games.
So today we're gonna look at the entire event, the whole convention, and then on Wednesday we're gonna do the Gencon releases, the announcement, the new games that were presented in Gencon. So that will be the game side. Today we're gonna do the event side. So parang if you go to Gencon, aside from board games, what can you see?
Sige, let's check out the chat. David says, answering the GL question, sabi niya, probably a bunch of roll and write games. So in like 6 or 8 hours, you'd probably play
a lot,
like 10 or more roll and writes. But ganun talaga yung roll and writes. You play them once and then may gusto bumawi, you play it again, tuloy-tuloy until magulat kayo tapos na yung 10 hours. You know? Michael also here answering the GL question. Sabi niya, a long expedition of Aeon's End or Arc Nova, Cult of the New. I've seen your posts. You played what? Arc Nova for 3 days now consecutively? Tama ba, Michael?
Make it 4 days.
That's awesome. At least may nakita kayo. Like, I really like the feeling that I play a game and I really like it and I want to play it over and over again. Yeah. Masaya lang ng feeling na ganun.
And
I
since
think
we already mentioned Arc Nova, so 2 important news. One, there is a promo zoo map that will be available soon. And then in Gencon, they announced Arc Nova Aquarium. So more on the sea creatures.
Nice.
And it's, I mean, the game, I love Arc Nova. I think you would also like it, Willow, if you get the chance to play it.
If I have the time, yes. I think I would like it also.
Yes.
Joker is asking, magkakaroon ba ng Point Salad EV edition? I think we've answered most of these before.
We tried. We wanted to get. However, there are limitations regarding the translation because Point Salad EV edition is in Korean, and then to translate it, there's some logistic challenges. So now,
distribution, restrictions, I think is the right term. But
sadly, we can't. However, I know there are some friends that we have that have copies of it. Oh.
Yeah. Abigail says, I want to post a Gencon Holden who we'd love to. Oh yeah, since you're also here, part of the GGL question, let us know your what Gencon release you're excited about. We're also gonna do a poll in GLive Game Night community so that we can get games from there dun sa player pass natin sa Wednesday. But since you're here right now, please do let us know. We'd like to know. We'd like to check it out also before checking it with you sa player pass kasi sobrang daming release. If you'll see it later, sobrang daming release. I've been watching vlogs also. Ang dami, sobrang dami talaga.
Sobrang dami. I mean, it's really exciting because I think this is the first Gencon that was back in full swing post. We're not yet done with COVID, pero it's really exciting na Gencon is back and then it's bigger and better than ever. And so many games, so many great games.
Here Abigail also saying meron ako nakitang bagong Arc Nova board map me want. Yeah, that's what Dwayne was saying kanina.
Yeah.
Michael naman said kung may kuryente, rolling realms with Tito Jamie's live cast replay. Oh yeah, he does that a lot actually. Yeah. Also, a couple of our Filipino board game content creators, they do that also. Si Kenneth, I know he does a live play of certain games. Pwede nyo rin siya sabayan with like roll and write. So, abangan.
Maybe we should do that like one all aboard. Tapos parang
live play.
Live play. Tapos everyone will just have like roll and writes, diba? You can just follow along and then
we can do
it's
that.
It's like bingo but not bingo.
We can also do that here sa
stream. Yeah.
Do that. Aina answering the GL question, sabi niya, good evening, heart also to you. I just learned this weekend. Loko, I can do it. Playing Canvas Floriferous. Kohaku and Three Sisters on a rainy day. All of them relaxing games. Canvas, no? Actually, Canvas is a good answer.
Canvas, yeah.
Yeah. Imagine like nagpa-paint kayo, kunyari ganun. Yeah, nice. Mark A, sabi niya, Gencon and SN, the board game mecca. If you were, may isa pa ako question. If you were to choose, would you go Gencon or would you go SN? How you doing?
This is hard.
I have an answer. No. I have an answer for this one already.
Feeling ko Gencon ka. For sure.
No, I would go SN.
What?
Yeah,
really?
I would go SN. Yeah.
Really?
It's like naging life goal ko na rin makapunta sa SN just to go to SN. I don't know why. It's like if I go there, parang I feel like I've made it. Parang ganun yun sa akin. I wanna go SN. Ikaw, Gencon.
And normally SN is October, so right around the time of Oktoberfest. So you're already in Germany. SN, board games and beer makes sense to me. Yeah. For me, okay, my point of contention is Gencon you have board games, but you also have tabletop RPGs. So the
Mhm.
D&Ds, the Pathfinders, the other systems that are there also. SN, you have the heavy Euro board games.
Yeah.
So, and you're already in Germany, so parang you can just go around
Yeah.
Europe. So hard to choose.
Ang
Uh,
ano lang dito is the translation then with SN and Gencon. Gencon English releases for sure.
then time to learn
Learn.
German, di ba?
Pero
Download Duolingo, learn German.
yeah. What I like why I want to go to SN London is may releases in Germany na hindi na release elsewhere or super late after a while, like 2 years, 1 year after. I'd
Well,
like to discover those. Meron din naman sa Gencon, but I
meron
feel
din
like
naman.
mas accessible yung Gencon for us than SN. Does that make sense? Yeah.
I totally agree. Pero how about you, our lovely audience? If you have to choose, as in bawal
Have to,
both,
just one.
just one. Which will you choose, Gen Con or SN?
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments while we go through more answers.
Ito, Abigail says, Ark Nova is a great game. I don't even like the art, but the mechanics made me want to play it again and again. Lols. Yeah, and you enjoy those engine building games. So I think I would enjoy this also, Ark Nova, honestly. Kaya I really want to have time to play it.
And there are so many animals, and then so many strategies that you can use. I think for the first game, I had a lot of snakes in my zoo. Parang like reptile park, and it worked. The next game, I think I had birds. So parang
so you played Wingspan basically.
Basically, I played Wingspan. Yeah.
Awesome. Sabi ni Mr. Star, sabi niya there are Gen Con titles I'm excited to try. Let us know. Oh, meron siya isa. Sabi niya Nightfall and also Empire's End.
Ooh, what's this?
We should. Lagay niyo yan sa poll on G Live Game Night. We're gonna put it up, I think, tonight so that we can.
Yes, we're gonna put it up tonight.
So you guys have time to vote for certain games that you really want to check out. John Dominic answering the GL question. Sabi niya, I've been relearning Spirit Island as my Feather and Flame is on the way. So excited about Horizons and Turing Machine. Oh yeah, we talked about this last time. Turing Machine. Lacerda ba? No. No. It's the numbers game.
The
Weather
math,
Machine yung Lacerda, diba? Yeah, it's the math game. Noise. I really want to try the releases. We'll check the video later and then I'll suggest some videos that you guys can watch. Sabi ni Monchis and go ahead.
Sorry. Turing Machine is from Le Scorpion Mask. Same makers of
The Scorpion.
The Crypto.
Oh, really? That's awesome. Nice. Monchis and Meeples, welcome to the stream. Sabi niya both, because why not? I think this is Gen Con and SN. Kung isa lang, which one would you pick? Sabi niya, I love to go to SN. And sabi niya, SN board games, sausage and beers. Yeah. That's sarap. I'd love to go there. Sabi ni Michael, Gen Con para maintindihan ko ang mga tao. Though Dice Tower Cruise ang talagang target namin. I think that's very doable also for you.
Dice Tower Cruise.
And masaya yun because I'm sure Dice 22 would go. So Michael and Kay. Tas you're gonna meet a lot of people. And sobrang enjoy yun for sure. A nice board game cruise.
So, I'm not familiar with Dice Tower Cruise. So basically, they have a full cruise and they just play board games there.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's basically a convention in a cruise. So you'll have everything cruise, pero dun sa event place may mini Gen Con.
That's amazing. It's like board games and beach and board games.
Mm-hmm.
B&B, Airbnb, bed and board games. Walang breakfast.
Sige. I think it's time to watch Gen Con highlights. We're gonna be checking out a video from CGE who posted a mini vlog of Gen Con. So we'll get to check out from the entrance to some highlights events. We'll skip through some parts
Yes,
Pero
the whole video is a bit long, but
yeah.
we can post the link in the comment section below. And if you have other videos of Gencon, vlogs about Gencon, you post it here so that our lovely audience members can also watch it as well in their own leisure time. So,
Okay. Here you
so
go.
are you ready? I'm ready.
Natanggal ko. I'm
Oh
ready.
no, sige.
Pero natanggal.
While Willow
It's
is
here. Okay, I'm
reloading
ready.
it up.
I'm ready. Here you go. Let's watch it. From CGE. So, yeah. Siguro dito pa lang sumisigaw na ako. Let's go!
Let's go! Oh, Arnak. Welcome to Gencon. It's nice that they're still wearing masks for COVID prevention. That's very important. And there's still like a whole parang event outside the food trucks. Oh my god, that's amazing cosplay.
Hi, I think we can do this, you know.
I mean,
5 years.
ooh, that's the new title from CG, Deal with the Devil, right?
Hello, everybody. Happy Gencon. I am at Gencon. It's my first time here, and I can hardly contain my excitement. They've told me many things about it, but until you come here and see how big this thing is, you cannot believe it. So I want to show you everything at our booth, everything, all the halls. And I don't know why I'm sitting here with this random sculpture. So maybe we can go for a walk and slowly show you everything that's going on around here.
Grabe.
Wow.
Imagine. Dami
That
tao,
feels,
grabe.
to be fair, that feels like Conquest.
Yeah.
Line outside.
Pero hindi lang kasi
But this
board
is
games,
whole
yeah.
this is whole gaming. As in, and then every year parang as in they open the doors and then I think no one is allowed to run kasi they had issues before na parang
yeah,
everyone's
I saw
super
yung videos
excited.
before. Yeah.
That's a lot of people. That's amazing.
I bet we can do this.
Have fun, have fun.
Have fun.
Enjoy the convention.
I don't think you need to remind people to have fun.
Matic.
Matic
Cosplay.
Cosplay. Come on. Let's go. Wow. Grabe yun. Parang everywhere you look. You look
Pokemon
left
hat.
and right.
Ang daming pwede makita dito. Ultra.
Uy, Ultray. Nidavellir.
Oh,
Uy,
Birdwatcher.
Crusaders. That's the new expansion for the Red
Expansion,
Cathedral. Pegasus Shield.
Oh,
Oh, that's new.
Dulce and Gabbana.
Oh, that's art. A decor room.
Oh, I know this. Class tournament. I think.
What's Clask?
Wait lang.
Uy,
sorry.
Retro Arcade. Sige.
Class is like a parang air hockey but board game style. So may tournament sila once a year.
Parang dexterity.
Yeah.
Is it like what's that game? The
Crokinole.
Crokinole?
Yeah. Something like that. But mas air hockey siya. Wala lang. I really want that also. Medyo malaki lang siya kaya hindi padala dito. But yeah. Okay.
Ooh, Vampire the Masquerade. 7C.
Oh, hi. That's right. Hello.
You should say hi to Twitch. Say hi to you.
Hi, Twitch.
Uy, hi.
Hi, from Facebook. And YouTube pala.
So every year this happens in Indianapolis, in the Indiana Convention Center. Just look at that. So many tables where you can just play. There's a lot of demo games, new games that are being parang released, and then the well-loved classics also there.
Oh, Giant Galaxy Trucker. It's a new edition also. That's cool.
Oh, definitely you'll have the giant board games.
So basically, to me, Gencon feels more like a party. You know, like everybody's at the same place celebrating. It's huge. Like there's many different halls, so it doesn't feel so crowded. But it feels somehow, it's weird, but it feels more centralized in a way, even though it's so spread out. And if you want to, you don't need to go outside at all. But basically, this is what I like a lot about it, is that the weather is so nice because it's summer. And that's a big difference from other winter cons. You see people happy, like in the sunlight and going to the food trucks and all of the events that are outside.
What's winter?
Oh, food trucks. That's nice.
Oh wow, they have live bands.
Salamat yung pinaplay din. Whoa!
That's giant balloons.
Whoa!
I think that balloon, it's like a charity event wherein you guess the number of balloons that was used in that whole sculpture. This one is you're gonna build a card city using cards, magic cards, Pokemon cards, a lot of things.
They're gonna destroy everything tomorrow. Oh.
Yeah,
So
and they're
I'm
gonna
here
destroy
with
everything.
Bob. Bob is one of CG's demoers.
Hey,
And
hi all.
hi all. And he told me that he has been here since how much?
1980. I've gone to
1980.
Gencon since 1980.
Wow!
And this is your 20th Gen Con, right?
Well,
You said?
yeah. So
Math.
22. So
That's
about 30.
40, right?
32 years.
The meme,
oh my
the
God.
meme.
I was like a freshman in high school the first Gen Con I went to.
Grabe.
And how
I'm
was
now
Gen Con?
56.
how was Gen Con back then? Like,
Gen Con was smaller, more niche, more about playing games and less about all the commercial marketing and buying that happens today. But that's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way the world is transitioning.
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay, so this is my first Gen Con. So what should I be the most excited about, do you think?
If you've never seen a costume contest, it's pretty amazing.
Ooh,
So look out for that. on
Okay.
Saturday.
Cosplay, come
All over
on.
the place.
All right.
Find something great to demo and learn about new games that you've never tried out before.
Yeah.
Even if they're other than CGE games, which are fantastic, by the way. Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
game are you demoing?
I am doing. I did Galaxy Truckers this morning. I'm doing Galaxy Truckers this afternoon, and tomorrow I'm doing, for the next 3 days, I'm doing Pulsar, which I'm really excited.
All
about.
right.
It's a
Pulsar.
great game.
Come check it out, guys.
All right.
Parang it's amazing na parang it's really a gathering of a community na parang even if, for example, they're from CG, parang go play other games because there's a lot. Parang that's amazing.
That looks like
What's
a
that?
really fun game. Kanina. I think it's Deal with the Devil or something. Deal with the Dragon.
Captain Starships. I think that's a Gen Con release as well.
CGE. Yep.
And this
Starship
is my little
Captains.
corner over here where I talk to media and film videos about the new releases, Deal with the Devil and Starship Captains. And I'm very excited about these two games. You probably know a lot about them already. We've made trailers about them and interviews and all this kind of stuff. So I'm not going to explain to you how they're played, but I'm going to tell you to wait for them for SN because they're going to be released there, both of them, and that's going to be
SN
super
release.
exciting. Is Ray
SN
streaming?
release.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Hi.
I'm on my lunch break, but we've been live streaming the hall now for like.
Oh, you're not streaming your lunch as well?
I turn it around. No one needs to watch me.
Tayo yan, Welo, yung nag-stream.
Just
How
eating.
was the walk
I
around?
would eat a lot.
Kumakain sa likod. Oh yeah, imagine like you need fuel to go to
Also,
convention.
if you don't know everyone, this is Eleni. She's our in-house YouTuber.
Oh, yeah.
She's our in-house YouTuber. Filming stuff for YouTube right now, so you can say hi to YouTube. 'Cause
Are we the in-house YouTubers? Daming giant games, no?
Yeah, definitely, because that's one way to bring like a lot of people together playing.
Hi, Tom.
you'll get to meet designers in this game. In this
Yeah.
convention, diba?
Yeah.
And then the famous YouTubers like Monique and Naveen, uh,
Pictomania.
Inchun, yeah, Pictomania. And even in corners, like random
Grabe, no?
corners, like
Grabe.
since sa tabi-tabi lang, people are playing games, you to meet
This is
amazing
awesome
people.
also.
Yeah,
Arcade.
Retro Arcade.
Yeah. True Dungeon.
Ooh.
Grabe.
Wow.
A whole stadium.
A stadium.
Wow.
That's amazing. Imagine mo, Araneta, SM, not SMX, SM Mall of Arena.
Yeah.
That the whole, oh my god.
Grabe, no?
Yeah, that is so.
Good.
But there's
evening.
only there's only
evening,
one
Araneta.
video. There's so much more. It's just a taste of what happened in Gencon. So, because I mean, for most of us, we're not there. So parang we take experience and then we give it to you.
Ay,
Let's
grabe.
check out the comments. Like
Abigail said ito. I wanted to buy these games on Gencon. Fit to Print and Blazon by Ian O'Toole, Turing Machine, Ark Nova New Map Expansion, Garden Bow, Twilight Inscription, Eternal Palace, Great American Mail Race, and a lot more. I'm sure there's a lot more. I talked nga, me and Dwayne, we said like, even if we got there, like parang mahirap pa rin to bring stuff.
how to
home.
bring them back.
Yeah. Balikbayan box for sure. 100%.
Balikbayan box,
Yeah.
yes. And the good news is some of these games, Gaming Live will be getting for sure. Ark Nova New Expansion Map, yes. Twilight Inscription, yes. The others, we're still trying to get them here. You know, trust in the product purchasing, trust in Mr. Store, trust in the power of Chief Meeple. Yes. We're really, really excited for the new games.
Yeah. Edward said, Dice Throne Adventure. Yeah. Nandun din siya. And also with the release of Dice.
Marvel Dice
Throne. There's
I think
more
that's
adventures.
this
you can play.
week.
Yeah. 13?
Yeah.
Tama ba? 13?
Yes.
Saturday.
So the Kickstarter backers, they will be getting it. Then soon the people who have pre-ordered will be getting it as well.
Mark Ace also said, need to render more overtime to work and do some side hustles to afford hauling in either Gencon or SN. We are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Trust in the process.
Trust.
We can do it. One of these days we can do. I just want to say more videos, ang daming videos na magaganda. One of my favorites that you can check out is by Board Game Co. He walked through a lot of games.
Ooh.
Pero not everything. It's ang dami talaga. But,
hindi kayang everything. Even if you're in that convention, you cannot. It's just like, whoa, ang dami.
Yeah. Kaya they said, diba, when you go to one of these big conventions, you really have to prioritize which ones you want to go to, which booths you want to go to. Tapos,
you prepare, you wear comfy shoes, you eat so that you have fuel, and then enjoy.
Pero honestly, I think if I would go, I'm really for my first time, I'm really gonna push to go to everything. I think that's I'm gonna run through the halls just to get to everything. I think I'll do that.
For my first time, I want to be invited in the after parties. Like after day one, there's like people playing
game days, yeah.
the game nights. Those ones I want to be invited.
Sabi ni Abigail, I want to visit that Dice Candy Store and Components Candy Store in Gencon. Oh, cool.
Candy.
And John said, Quackalope daw, yung top 10 board games. Yeah, there's a lot of really good ones. But if you, check out ang daming Gencon articles and also videos if you want to check out more board games. And also just posts ng mga tao sa Board Game Geek. You can check that out then. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just thinking like they were talking na parang Gencon in the 1980s, it was smaller. right? Smaller, they started small, then after a couple of years, they become bigger and bigger. Can you imagine, like, what if All Aboard XP would become bigger and
Oh,
bigger and bigger?
all aboard
That the board game
SMX.
community here in the Philippines would be like bigger and bigger,
Hmm.
so we can really do like a conquest level event na puro
I really
board
wanna do it.
games. Yeah. So, pero again, it takes time. We're doing it. We're slowly building the community. So let's just keep it up, and then really excited for
Yeah.
the future of board gaming.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Yung mga nag-attend ngayon ng XPs, baka yung ganun, you can say that then 20 years ago,
Oh
this
yeah,
was really small.
parang
We were just doing it
interviewin ka.
in Shangri-La.
Shangri-La, parang when was the first time you've attended All Aboard XP?
2019.
2019.
Yeah. Imagine. Do you think you'll be playing board games 20 years from now? Yes, diba?
Definitely. I
Yeah.
can see myself playing board games because this is a game, this is a hobby that can last a long time.
Yeah.
Parang you can play it with, if you have nieces, nephews, kids, grandson, granddaughters, you can play with them. Parang board gaming knows no age. And then now more than ever, the way that we look at gaming, it's not like before na parang gaming, wala ka diyang makukuha, like mag-doctor ka, mag-engineer ka, mag-abogado ka. Ngayon, like, gaming is really a viable career option, and you can really do it. You can really grow as a gamer.
Ito sabi ni John Fred, daily na magbo-board games after 20 years lost. Yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
if you'll go to the retirement home that I'll be in, hindi lang chess and checkers. I'll have my whole collection there. Bring my whole thing. Well, I'll teach everyone, though I don't care.
All aboard. All aboard oldies, ganon.
Totoo.
Mga
nilalaro namin mga memory games,
or taco cat, pero sobrang bagal nyo na magtampas ng table. But that is the dream, to really one, grow the hobby so that we can have like that big of a convention. Two, grow old in this hobby, grow old together as a community.
So if you guys want to check out more games ng mga Gencon releases and everything, we're gonna be posting a poll tonight for Player Pass. Please do vote. Please do put in the games that you want. Like what we do in Player Pass, we won't be able to check all the games, but if you vote for the games that you want to check out, we're gonna get in like 10 or so into the show. But maganda rin, just list it there, kahit hindi ma-vote sa pinakataas, at least people get a list of really good Gencon games that people suggested and people voted for. So we're gonna do that on Wednesday if you want to really check out some games with us. And I think, speaking of board games,
earlier this afternoon, afternoon yun, Cheap Meeple did a live stream for another live stream, and we haven't done a noontime stream in a long time. And because we have new games back in our store, and so there are restocks, there are also new games that you can get. They are still part of the August Adventure supply drop, and we're going to check it out because the noontime stream medyo mabilis lang, so we can review the games that was presented there. And
wait lang, natawa lang ako dun sa sinabi ni Luvin. Sabi niya, at makimarites na rin. Imagine yung marites nyo, lalabas na daw yung Wingspan Philippine edition. Wala lang.
Mga marites na more of gaming, parang, alam nyo ba, may bagong expansion.
Naglay si Dwayne kanina sa Avalon. Sabi niya, cross my heart. Pero naglay pa rin siya.
Wolf po talaga si Willow. Sabi niya villager siya.
I like that.
Okay.
Anyway.
So if you go to gaminglive.com and then there's a banner na now showing, or you can go to games, under games, Yeah.
Now show it.
Now showing. Yan. Just click it. And then you'll go to the August Adventure Supply Drop. Grabe, second week pa lang ng August. Pero tuloy-tuloy ang ulan ng board games. Diba? When it rains, it really pours. So we have new games. And so come on, come with us and adventure. So let's check out the games. So first up, we have Arc Nova. Arc Nova from Capstone Games. It's a zoo making game. Sobrang ganda. I think Dice 22 PhD did a feature about this. They have been playing all weekend. A lot of people love this. Nung first siya na-release earlier this year, tapos biglang naubos like super fast. So if you like making a zoo, if you like animals, if you like
Terraforming Mars.
Like it's a bit of terraforming Mars. Personally, I don't subscribe to parang hindi, wag ka na maglaro ng terraforming Mars. Pero yeah, I can see na may mga aspect of it kasi mayroong engine building. Pero the core mechanic is really interesting kasi it's an action selection game, but the action, the power of your action, it depends on where it is on the track. So parang the longer you wait, the stronger it is. Pero you balance, like, do I really want to do this action kahit na 1 strength pa lang siya? Or do I wait for it maging 5 strength? Or maybe it's too late. Yeah, so that's the point of the gameplay.
I think they got that from Civilization New Dawn, if you guys know that game. I think it's also like that. Yeah. Wala lang. Cool. I just remembered. Yeah.
And
next,
and if you didn't catch the stream a while ago and the launch stream a while ago, and then earlier in this episode, Arc Nova will be releasing 2 new expansion maps, and they will be available soon in gaminglive.com. Abangan nyo lang. Wala pang release date for that, but for sure, thumbs up na yun ni Chief Meeple. We're gonna get it, and we're gonna get it soon. Next up is Boon Lake. This one is another game from Capstone Games, and then we checked it out during Play or Pass, and then we noted na parang yung map, bakit walang lake?
yeah.
Diba? It's a worker placement game, heavy euro, ganda ng components. It's really nice, and it's one of the most hype up games for this year. Speaking of hyped up games, the winner for Spiel des Jahres 2022. If you're not familiar, Spiel des Jahres is the game of the year. Come on, game of the year for 2022. It's Cascadia. It is a puzzly tile laying game. Parang you match the section so that you can complete objectives, and then there's a lot of animals in this game. So parang, is there a recurring theme for good games na parang animals, nature?
I guess mas relatable talaga animals. Yeah, very relatable animals. Yeah.
This is Cascadia, the retail edition. The Kickstarter edition is still available right now if you go to the crowdfunded section, and then I think it will arrive September, October. I think the difference is the Cascadia Kickstarter edition has promo cards.
Nice.
Yes. And then last on our list, apat lang na games na. Last for the sequence of game is Fire and Stone from Pegasus Spiel. Honestly, I don't know a lot about this game, pero it looks like it's like a prehistoric game wherein you build villages and then you harvest. So parang there's a feeling of like Stone Age.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Next 4 is stuff from Exploding Kittens. This one, a 2-player version of Exploding Kittens. So this is fun. Minsan hindi kayo enough in a group, but a special 2-player edition. I think still plays the same. May onting differences lang. But if you do have a lot of people to play with, Recipes of Disaster Exploding Kittens is also here, which has, I think, both expansions, 2 expansions, or most, or if not all, for Exploding Kittens. So I think you can play up to... Wait, medyo mabilis yun eh.
Up to
8 or 6. No, it's 8. Should be 8. Anyway, to a lot. 6 siguro. And then there's more Exploding Kittens, which is Zombie Kittens, which is cool kasi may twist na sila na even if you die, you can rise up again and still play the
Zombie
game.
Kitten.
Zombie Kitten, very cool. If you guys know Exploding Kittens, you know na they really put out cool games and cool expansions for it. And then Quirky Circuits is also here from Flat Hat Games, a programming game where you're like controlling the robot na may cat. I think it's still that, trying to get all the dust bunnies. But cool siya kasi cooperative game pero you don't know what the others are doing but they're playing cards. And then parang pag nag-end na yung the robot's gonna move. Thus it's gonna go to places you didn't really want it to go to. Very cool game. Mura lang also. 1-2 for Flat Hat Quirky Circuits.
Yeah, and it looks like it's a game na parang you can play with your kids. Parang programming for kids.
Mhm.
Right? Okay, we're moving to the next. I think dinaanan na natin to from last
lot of Dune.
last week. A lot of Dune Imperium. So we have the base game Dune Imperium. We have Dune Imperium Rise of X, which is the first expansion. We have the deluxe upgrade pack, which has all the bling. And then you can sleeve your cards in Dune Imperium in the Dune Imperium card sleeves. Yes. So we mentioned this already last week, so we're gonna move on to our next.
Wait lang, let's check out quickly yung chat. Sabi ni Abigail, this Quirky Circuit is a different standalone version. Thank you. There you go. Kaya pala, it's cheaper than the one before. Sabi niya, not the base game really, it's a penny and gizmos noted. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then John Fred is asking if Zombie Kittens is compatible sa Exploding Kittens or separate thing siya. I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think compatible
check
siya.
it out.
I'll move your so you can talk about the next one. Go.
Sige. While Willow is searching for the answer to Janfred's question, we're gonna check out other games that are more of the high fantasy variant. So we have Oath. Yes, Oath from Leader Games. This is from the makers of Root, Vast, Arcs, and a lot more games. If you're a big fan of Game of Thrones and other asymmetric political game, Oath is perfect for you. This game is big and it has a lot of things that you can discover in this game. So parang art, gameplay, one of the best releases. You have an answer now, Willow?
Yes, I do. You can combine it and it can be played standalone.
Okay. Thank you for that. Another one, Munchkin Deluxe. This one is the difference between Munchkin Deluxe and this is you now have a board and then miniatures where you can so when you kick the door and open in the dungeon, you can know exactly where you are. But Munchkin, one of the classic gamer in. You're an adventurer and then you try to suit yourself up and then try to fight against monsters in the dungeon, and more importantly try to fight against the other players because they will try to stop you at every corner. And then two games that we have mentioned from last week, the Guild of Merchant Explorers and Root, the Clockwork expansion. Janfred mentioned here Root, more others, please come here in the PH na very very soon. We're also waiting for that Root Marauders expansion.
Yeah, I just want to say yung Guild of Merchant Explorers I think is one of the best games that came out 2022.
Ooh.
Sinabi ng mga madaming reviewers. I think it's Rado's number 1 for the half of 2022. So if you like the way he reviews, the way he plays, and yung style ng game, yeah, I think you should really check it out. It's a mixture of Kingdom Builder and Lagoon, if you guys know from Bruno Catala. Bruno ba? I think it's Bruno.
Okay.
I'm sorry if it's not, but Lagoon, yeah.
The next 8 games are we mentioned from last week: Everdell, Takenoko, Fantasy Realms, Star Trek Missions, which is a Fantasy Realms game, Kemet, Blood and Sand, Role Player, and Role Player.
Nice.
Role Player Adventures and Role Players Adventures, Nephros Judgment. We mentioned it not a while ago, last week. so that we're gonna move to the next page.
These ones we checked out also. Potion Explosion 2nd Edition, Human Punishment, The Beginning, Omicron Protocol, Space Base, The Mysteries, the newest one.
This is the newest expansion, right?
Yeah, from Space Base. And then, some of these are new. Meeples and Monsters we did talk about last time. It's a dice building game with meeples and monsters. Very interesting. Restock of some One Night Ultimate Werewolf, Daybreak, and Ultimate Superheroes. I think we had this for a while, pero nawala din. Or is this the new one? I think it's the.
I think it's the new one.
Okay.
In Daybreak, we had that. Then ngayon lang nag-restock again.
Wasn't this blue before? Superheroes.
I am not sure.
Baka ginawa nila. I don't know. Or maybe it's a different one. And then we have from Lucky Duck Games, Paranormal Detective. So if you like enjoy Mysterium, deduction games, yeah. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Store. Yeah, Supervillains yung blue. Superheroes. So this is new. This is really new. Superheroes is red. Thank you. Yeah. So Paranormal Detectives from Lucky Duck. So
it's like Mysterium but competitive.
Yeah. So paunahan kayo. Cool. Next for go.
Oh yes, if you love Architects of the West Kingdom, personally, Architects yung favorite ko out of the West Kingdom series. And this one, I'm really excited as well. Works of Wonder, which is the expansion. An expansion for Architects of the West Kingdom. So you have new buildings, you have new characters that you can play, and then it really, Garfield Games really hits it out of the park every time. Next one is War Chest. So if people are asking, parang, what is a game that is like chess but is not chess? My closest answer would be Onitama and then War Chest. War Chest, it's a 2-player game. You control your armies and then you fight against each other. And there's ang cool lang na mga tokens in War Chest.
Yeah, they're heavy too.
They're really it feels very premium.
Yeah. Next up is multi-level Snakes and Ladders. If you guys visit our VGC store, meron nito, and it's really fun. Like pag dumadaan ako doon, I roll just to try to get to 100. Pero cool siya kasi marble yung character mo. Tapos they really bring you down sa slides pag
Yeah.
Na mo yung snakes. Which is cool.
I was in Greenbelt last Friday, and then there was a family, parang mom, dad, young kid, and they really enjoyed multi-level Snakes and Ladders, which is parang a fun new twist on the classic Snakes and Ladders. Now you don't have to when you land on a snake, it's like a roller coaster. It goes down and down, and it's what is that game? In before times wherein you construct a building, tas may marble ka that goes down.
I don't know. I only play like Marble Blast to Gold or something like that. Marble Mania, something like that.
Anyway,
pero
it's like that. So parang it rolls down. It's really fun. It's fun for the family. It's fun for kids, and it's also actually very fun for adults. I don't know. Ako na-enjoy ko siya.
It was really fun. Yeah. Also Here to Slay from T-Turtle. I think a lot of people know this now. It's very cute. Also, do we have? I think, yeah, we're may from them pa na the dinosaur game. The really cute one.
Oh yeah.
I think
we're more games from T-Turtle will be arriving. The expansions to Here to Slay. We have Unstable Unicorns, and then the dinosaur Happy Little Dinosaurs. Soon.
Something like that. Yeah. Cool.
Soon para
more from chat. Sabi ni Abigail, War Chest is a great game, but it's very, very competitive, I think. Yeah, it is. Lalo na when you're like making your army. I remember that. John Fred said, sabi niya, astig yan para pag nag-aya ako ng mga board games. Oo, nasagot pag inask ako ng non-board gamers if Snakes and Ladders lalaruin. Pero may twist. It's really fun. Hindi ko mapigilan like pag dumadaan ako sa store namin to roll, just figure out where I can go. Kasi in like 90 di ba you're trying to reach 100, parang sa 98 ata or 96. May snake pa doon that is gonna bring you all the way down to like 50 something.
Yeah.
I remember that. We played it.
It's a game na parang, I mean, it's snakes and ladders, pero the added factor of you roll things
The
along the
visuals,
slide,
really
super
nice.
super duper satisfying. Next games, speaking of satisfying, we have Jishaku, which
Shaku
is
is.
a game that uses magnets. Imagine a game that uses magnets. So you have like a board with foam, and then the goal of the game is to put all of your magnet pieces on the board without it touching other magnet pieces. So parang it's a dexterity game wherein you try to, I don't know, you flip the magnet because it has poles, and then it with the repel, and then
Mm-hmm.
super duper fun. Jishaku, and
Yeah.
very unique. I
Yeah.
like
King
games
of
that
Flood.
sorry. I like games that have this unique aspect to it.
I also bought Jishaku kasi me and my dad usually may magnet siya, tas we would play some sort of game na ganyan before, but ngayon board game na siya, so I do have it. Next up, King of Tokyo Dark Edition is here. We got more of these. Basically it's a different basically
Art.
the same game, different art, pero may onting different, may maliit na mechanic, which is like the energizers thing that you can get powers from. Really cool. I remember I just introduced my friends to Yahtzee style games this week, and they really enjoyed it. So actually one of these days I want to introduce to them King of Tokyo. Baka yung Dark Edition ngayon mas maganda to introduce to them kasi adults kami lahat. But yeah, really cool.
And I think during the D&D Fantastic Fair, we played the Monster Box, and that is also super fun because you have more things in that game. Speaking of more things in a game, we have Chronicles of Crime, a game that we have played on stream, and I really love. This is a game that you can play solo, a game that you can play with friends. I mean, cooperative. You try to solve the mystery, and a game that you can play online, like what we did. And I know that there are many fan-made scenarios for this game, so there's loads of fun in Chronicles of Crime.
Yeah, basically if you want to play CSI and NCIS, it's this game. Kushi Express also got a restock. Ang dami naglaro nito nung Conquest, I remember.
Yes.
And nakakatawa lang just watching them fumble with like the sticks and the cubes. Tapos the bacon and the cheese. Very fun. Dexterity, I think. Speed game. If you want a different twist to like speed cups or Taco Cat, if gusto niyo mag-level up, this is the one to get to. Yeah. Yes. I think we did check some of these out already, but these are restocks of games that we love. Sheriff of Nottingham, the second edition box. Ankh from Simon. Ooh, a restock of that. Zombicide second edition restock also is here. So this one's really cool kasi ang tagal ng yung a lot of people really like the original Zombicide theme. Pero yung components kasi ng first edition was a little bit off. But yeah, so nilagay na rin nila dito, which is nice. Maglev Metro from Bezi Games. Yung transparent.
This one has the tile with the transparent. Yeah, super cool, super unique run. We have a bunch of Anachrony expansion. So the classic expansion pack, Fractures of Time. I think Fractures of Time we had it before, and then Anachrony. Is it the same thing?
No, this one is supposed to be Future Imperfect. Itong nasa right side, 1/8. Yeah, we'll change that up later. But that's 3 expansions: classic expansion, Fractures of Time, and also Future Imperfect expansion from Anachrony. I think these ones you can play with yung non-KS, the cheaper one, yung cardboard lang. And then from Happy Puzzle Company, Genius Square. This one's really cool. Parang I think they were called smart. No, they're not smart games. Never mind. If you enjoy puzzles, yung mga solo puzzles, or you can play in this one, two players, paunahan kayo to solve a certain puzzle. This one's really cool. I used to play this in stores, and also I think meron pa dito is Genius Star.
Genius Star.
Yeah. So if you want challenge pa.
If you don't like Square, you're a star. This is for you.
Yes. And then Restocks. I think we had this in the last supply drop. Alice is Missing, a really fun role-playing game, but you're role-playing in chat.
Yes, it's a silent role-playing game, and you just use text or chat.
That's really fun
to do everything, and it's a unique experience as a person who played a lot of RPGs, and it's like it really captures the contemporary way that we converse with each other. Puro chat na lang. And then, puro chat, puro GIF, and then emojis. But super, super duper fun. I hope we can play this one, Willow. Us both.
Where do we? Yeah, we can play it
on stream.
On stream.
Pwede.
Cabo, more from Bezier Games. Just a really fun. If you like poker, actually, this one's a really cool one. Or just a trick. What do you say? A trick-taking game. No, it's not a trick-taking game. But if you like, if you like poker, just bluffing to find the Cabo, basically the unicorn. Yeah. Also, Machikoro 55th anniversary, 5th anniversary edition of Machikoro is restocked. More stuff. The Time That You Killed Me, which is an interesting 2-player game where you control the past, the present, and the future. But basically, the closest right now that you can play a accessible 4D chess, if you're interested in that. Kung nakikita niyo yan sa mga shows like Star Trek ba yung meron? I forgot which one. But yeah, I think this one's the closest one you can get. Or if you play that app, I played yung parang 5D chess app before. But
5D?
Yeah.
What's the 5th D?
I don't know. Was it 5D or I don't know. It was the app. I don't know. Maybe you guys know that. That was difficult to play actually. And then here we do have Summoner Wars 2nd edition. Expansion.
Yes, so expansion pack. So we have the Cloaks, Fungal Dwarves, and Eternal Council. Chief Meeple really loves Summoner Wars. I think Summoner Wars is also a game na I think for you, Willow, you will also like, because it's a card game and then you fight with another person.
I do love this game. I do play it also. Nung meron si Chief Meeple, I played with him. I also played with Leo a lot and some of my friends. This one's really cool. Tas sobrang dami na nitong clans kasi.
Yes.
So, factions. But really fun if you like fighting games nga. This one, I think this is the first one that I got into. Yung ganun na type like him. Yeah, Summoner Wars. And then next, a bunch of sold out games. But hopefully, we're gonna get more soon. So keep checking out gaminglive.com. Check out the supply drop in the next days. Baka may dumagdag pa. Baka may mag-restock.
Or baka may bagong supply drop.
Baka may bagong supply drop. But yeah,
wow.
I think that's a lot of games currently on the supply drop. I hope you guys find something that you like. And or discover new games that you might your friends might like.
Yes, definitely.
We do have a question kanina pa pala. Sorry, Mark Alvin is asking, any estimate po yung Honeybuzz and Land vs. Sea arrival?
Okay, wait. I have answers for that.
Go ahead. Sige. Let me check more chat. Sabi ni Abigail, the Snakes and Ladders is so fun. I tried it on your BGC stores. Yes. Sabi niya, it's 3D Snakes and Ladders. Basically, yeah, it's just fun. Just roll, move your marble. You don't know if it's going down or not. Yeah, ganun lang. And sabi ni Janfred, I think this is us playing Alice is Missing on stream. Sabi niya, Astig on stream. We can play. Let's invite people from like Variable Play to play Alice is Missing. We could do that, or somewhere for friends in G Live Game Night. I-share ko lang yung chat. Yeah, somehow. We'll share that. Sabi ni John Fred, would the Snakes and Ladders be the same length and mechanics as the original? You know what? I think so. I think it's a little bit or I'm not sure if it's a little bit quicker or it's just a little bit more.
I think it's the same. I cannot be certain of the placement because the snakes and ladders, the placement of the ladders and their snakes are the same. I think it's the same.
Is it the
Because
same?
I know there's a long one from the 90s, tas balik ka
Yeah,
kagad.
dire-diretso. Okay. Well, if it's the same, I felt like it was quicker just because of the entertainment value of the marbles going up and down. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Going back to Mark's question, Honey Buzz, we're gonna put it up for pre-order soon, but it will be arriving around October, along with Merchants of the Dark Road and Atlantis Rising from Elf Creek
Cool.
Game.
Nice.
So pre-order will be up soon, probably this week, and you can pre-order them. Land vs. Sea, according to my notes, is wala pa. Wala pa, pero I think it will also be arriving in a couple of months.
Okay, that's awesome.
Speaking of games na mention like Land vs. Sea or Honey Buzz, you can go check out in the news section, and then board games coming soon. There is a sign up for board games that are coming soon. I think yes, Honey Buzz is here, Land vs. Sea is here, and other amazing games na coming soon. I'm sure madaming madadagdag pa dito after the Gencon release. So just make sure to sign up, and then you will be the first one that will be notified when it is up for pre-order or when it is finally available here in Gaming Live.
Yeah. There you go. I think that's gonna be it for tonight.
Yay!
Checking out games. We'll put up the poll in G Live Game Night community tonight. Dwayne will put that up. Please do put in your Gen Con releases that you want to check out for us to Player Pass. We're gonna do that on Wednesday 8 p.m. Check out a bunch of games that was released in Gen Con. But for tonight, I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed checking out games and Gen Con stuff and talking about conventions with us. We'll see you guys on Wednesday, and have a great week ahead. Peace.
Yay!
Bye.
Happy August!
Peace.
Board games. Gen